Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's simple strength and cardio exercises. Join me here now and let's get our bodies warmed up before we start using any weights or moving in any different directions on that. Okay, it's important to get the joints warmed up. Now, as I said, I will be using a light pair of weights today. So my pink weights are 1 kilogram each. I know some of you have been interested to know what weight I'm lifting here. The blue ones I usually keep those for strict strength training exercises. That's pure strength, where your legs are pretty stationary and say you're doing like a lateral raise or a shoulder press. But when there's swift directional changes in movement and you'd like to increase your intensity, just go with a light pair like I have. They're about 1 kilogram each or 2 pounds, okay? All right, let's bring one foot over to meet the other. You can get off the spot. This is a no repeat, you'll be glad to hear. I know you enjoy the no repeats. And there's 23 exercises today, okay? So bringing in lots of variety, getting all the muscles awake and guessing again, which is important to avoid any plateaus. Bring up those arms up, elbow out to the side. That's it, let's increase that heart rate now. And I hope you're feeling good today. Maybe you're not, maybe you're feeling a little bit tired or fatigued or a bit sore from a previous workout, or I know it's time to start getting out and doing the gardening again. And I know that the first or second go of that after being away from it the whole winter, I usually tend to get a very stiff back, very sore lower back. But anyway, I just love getting up and moving and doing maybe 30 minutes of cardio and strength just to kind of get that stiffness out of the back. Good, let's do 10 more here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it in the middle here, march it out for me. Bring the knees up and feel a lovely stretch in your glutes there while we just wake up the hip flexors. Good, at the front. So our muscles oppose each other. So the opposing muscle groups to the glutes are the hip flexors. Okay, push those arms back. I love this move. You'll see me doing it quite regularly. It's great. It gets the heart rate up, gets blood circulating right down to your toes, but it also stretches out those muscles in the front of the body. And if you like to sleep in the fetal position, all curled up like I do, this is a great move to do first thing. Even if you're not exercising, just get up out of the bed and do some 5 minutes of stretches. Dynamic stretches, I think, will be better rather than static. Just be careful with static. Good. Well done. Let's do 10 more. 9, 8. We're going to do some heel digs when we're finished here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now get ready to dig in your heel. That's it. Dig. Press. Good. Press it into the ground. Slight bend in the knee. Bring back the arms as well. Some nice hammer curls there at the front. You can change it into a bicep curl if you want to. Good. Well done. Let's change it now into a shoulder press. So we'll continue to warm up the shoulders. That's it. Good. Reach up. Reach. Reach. You can make it nice and big, snow angels, or keep it nice and small. Good. 10 to go. 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, open those legs a little wider than shoulder distance. And we've got some squat thrusters. And this is a move I always include in my own warm-ups when I'm not shooting for YouTube, because it's a wonderful metabolic exercise, body weight or with weight. You can see straight away how the heart rate comes up. Just make sure you're sending your hips or your tailbone down to the floor. Chest stays high. Let the knees track out over the shoes there, over the shoelaces of the toes. Try not to let your knees cave in. Push them out, that's it, push them out. Good, tailbone down towards the floor. Well done. Drive up. Good, let's do 2 more. And stay where you are. Circle, circle. Tap the toe to get those legs moving again. And another lovely move to get that stiffness out of the upper half. Good. Can you draw big circles for me? This is known as a circumduction of the shoulder. Good, well done. Whoops, try that again. Now down in front if you're not able for that. Okay, getting all the muddle now. Up over the head if you can. Good. Keep your belly button tighter, engaged. I want you to feel that engagement because otherwise you just end up kind of leaning over to the side. All right? So lock in that core for me as always. Good. Gotta remember, like, your tummy muscles are like a seat belt in a car. So what do you do before you take off in your car? You lock yourself into your seat belt. Well, it's pretty much the same thing when you're exercising. Let's go the other direction with the arms. You've got to lock in your muscles, lock in your core, switch them on. That just means switch them on, contract them so that you're safe. Good. And circle. Well done. Woo. Feeling now nice and free here at the upper half. Let's go 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Okay, will we do some calf raises? That's it. Up, roll to your heel. I'm raring to go now. Feeling energized today, and that's something to be thankful for, isn't it? It's great when you wake up each morning and rather than being negative or feeling down, always try and switch your mindset and be thankful for something, okay? Just think of something that you're thankful for in the day, and that really does help to change your mindset. I know sometimes it can be a very depressing world that we live in, particularly if you watch the news, which I don't, because I just find the news very, very depressing to be looking at, and I'm that type of person, sensitive, that it would bother me and might even keep me awake at night. So I choose not to look at the news. But I know it's difficult not to be down in the world that we live in, but we have to try and find ways to keep ourselves positive in this world we live in. So saying nice little things to yourself throughout the day is a good way to keep that mind healthy, because that actually does, believe it or not, build up little branches in your mind, and eventually you'll build a nice positive tree in your head rather than being negative all the time. It really does help to keep your mind healthy. Okay, I want you to keep going there with some stationary walks. Get those cracks out of those joints for me. And we're going to start off with knee raises and front, lateral. So out to the front, out to the side. Now you can do this body weight if you want. You don't have to use weights. Maybe you don't have any. Maybe you're feeling tired today. But whatever you choose, just have a great time. All right, let's go. The sequence is 15:45. All right, so a little bit longer rest time today because of the weights, but you may not need it. You can come in when you see me performing the exercise in the rest time. Enjoy yourself, have fun. Good. All right, let's go. Let's get the knees first. That's it, just do about 4 reps, and then front, side, front, side. Now you notice I'm not leaning back, okay? Make sure that you keep your spine nice and tall and straight. Good. Reach and out. Now I'm doing my shoulder work with purpose. I'm not just swinging my weights all over the place. I'm actually going slowly, even though this is cardio as well, but I want to feel my muscles working. Lift, up and out. Now 2 sumo pulses coming with 2 pendulum next. So that's your next move. Now you know sumo, that means your toes are going to be very exaggerated. So 1, 2, and then 1 and 2. Okay, a little bit of footwork needed here, in and out. So you don't have to wait for your rest. You can go straight away. 1, 2, out, out, and 1, 2, out, and out. If you choose to have rest, just do little marches, just to keep the heart rate elevated. That's it, good. 1, 2, just holding the weights out in front. It's adding a little bit of resistance for me. Good. And 1 and 2. We'll go a little wider with those sumos. There we go. 1 and 2. It's nice when you have a mirror or something to give you feedback. Well done. 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 1, 2. Well done. Okay, now side steps, basic side step, and we're going to sweep the arm across the body. Now I'm going to stay with it You can have your rest or come in with me if you like. Sweep across the body. I find this works best if you face your palm down towards the floor. That's it. You'll really feel a good stretch. So you're rotating the dumbbell and the palm will face down towards the floor. That's it. Good. You can experiment with it yourself. Good. You might prefer the palm facing the either wall of the room. I like it down. Good. Now dumbbell slam coming next. Love the next exercise. It's a great metabolic move. Now, I might actually go up to my heavier 3 kilogram, which is about 6.5, 7 pounds for that one, because it's such a powerful exercise. Now I'm going to go 1 dumbbell with the next move. You can do it with 2. I just like it with 1. So up in the air, belly button to spine, slam. Okay? And slam. Right, let's go. Now notice your legs are out in a squatted position. Again, the knees will travel out over those toes. Tailbone will head down towards the floor, hips push back. That's it. Good. Keep going. Come on. Slam down. Reach up. Reach up. Good work. This will get the butterflies fluttering around in your tummy for you. Reach up. Very stationary move, but it gets the heart rate pumping. That's it. Now 3 giant step overs next. Think of 3. Then we're going to do a little sit and reach. Keeping those hips mobile with all these moves. Last one. Well done. Gently bring that weight in close to your body. Now 3 step overs. 3 giant step overs. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sit and reach. Okay. We go together. 1, 2, 3. Sit and reach. Good. 1, 2, 3. Sit and reach. Now you can do little step overs if you want to. They don't have to be giant. Good. What muscles are you working here? You're very much the inner thighs as you step across. 2, 3. Glutes. Yeah, quads. As you do your little sit and reach, the deeper you go, the more quad you'll get in, the more glute. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Sit and reach. 1, 2, 3. Let's get this in. Well done. Okay. Now we have step back. So we're going to step back, keeping the heel up, and front raises. Adding in some front raises. Working the front of the shoulder. Now join me when you're ready. You can see I'm bending slightly at the waist. Okay, I'm just taking a bit of pressure off my lower back. And I'm keeping the heel up behind me. Now this is a tough one if you go heavy with weights because the legs are moving swiftly. So you got to watch that. I'd rather you either did a body weight, a light pair of weights like mine, or leave out the legs and just do lateral raises in a stationary position with a heavier weight if you want to. That's another option. Good. Just stagger the legs and keep the legs still. Hopefully you're not feeling your lower back twinging with this one. Just there now. Woo, what a burn for the shoulder. Can you feel the front of the shoulder on fire? Side step for 3. And we're going to add in the shoulders. So 3 on each side. Okay, then the other side. All right. Actually, sorry, no, the other side is move 8. Oh my goodness, we're staying on one side. That's going to be tough. All right, one side. Let's go for it. Woo, I'm making you work hard today. All right. Now, of course, if you're getting tired, you can leave the weight down. Keep the legs going, though. That's important. And you can bring in the shoulder press. When you're ready, I am sweating so much here today. The dumbbells are slipping all over the place. I need a little pair of weight gloves. Good. And reach, 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 reach. Good. If you're feeling tired again, just take a little break. That's fine. That is no problem. And bring in a few more reps. And there you go. There's ways to get through your workouts. Always remember that. Right, now you know what's coming next. It's the other side. Now this shoulder's had a good rest. So I think we try and push for the whole 45 seconds. Get the legs first. 3 step outs. I don't know why I'm saying 3, it's a continuous step out. That's it. Good. And punch. Punch, whoops, losing the balance. Pull the belly button to the spine so you don't fall over. Good. And punch. And punch. Good. And keep going. Ooh, it's a hard exercise. Reach up. Reach up. Reach straight up. If you find going up kind of like in an arc over your head, it's too hard for you, just go straight up and down. That's it. Wide knee raise coming next. Bicep curl, nice move next. Give the shoulders a rest. They're going to rest out any second now. Oh my goodness, what a burn. What a burn. All right, wide knee raise. Bicep curls. Now tuck the elbows. You notice how strict I am with those biceps. I'm not letting them flare out to the side. Okay, no wings. Tuck them in. That's it. Drive that knee up towards the dumbbell. Good, or your hips. Don't go so high that you start to do this. All right. Draw the belly button into your spine so that you really feel a connection there with your core. Good. Tuck in and drive the elbows up to your shoulders. This is a good one to slow down a little bit and feel the muscles working. Let the heart rate drop a little bit. Good. Now 2 donkey kicks next. The heart rate will drop with the next one. I'm separating out the moves. I just don't like them together. So 2 donkey kick, 1, 2, and then down. Tricep push back for 2. And then up a little bit, not much. And continue back with the donkey kick. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, lift and lift. Now this will definitely allow for some heart rate recovery. 1, 2, you mightn't mind that. You might be ready for that at this stage. 1, 2, good. 1, 2, lift, lift. Now this is what I would consider a little bit more strict strength training. So this is one where I could have gone up heavier. Next time. 1, 2, back and back. Kick, kick. You feeling the glutes? Hopefully it's not the lower back. Well done. And come on, get some donkey kicks in. Nice and powerful. I love how the power you get from those glutes. Now next one, starting position, upright. Sit down, walk it over for 1, stand up, sit down, walk it over for 1, and just continue that pattern for the whole 45 seconds. Starting position, up tall, sit down, step it over, stand up, sit down, step it over, stand up, sit down. Now it's a lovely exercise to train your inner and outer thighs. And again, we're getting the glutes and the quads as well, just like we did with the giant step overs back, exercise 5. Oops, stand up. Oh, don't forget to sit. Over we go. Stand up, sit down, over, stand up, sit down, over, and up. Now squeeze your glutes as you stand up. That's it. Stand up and give those glutes a little squeeze. Another one where you could actually take your time and go heavier. All right, side steps, back fly. So we're stepping out to the side and then very gently bringing my shoulder blades together behind me there. Right, join me when you're ready. Take a little bit longer rest if you feel a little bit winded or fatigued today. That's it, good. Now a nice tall head going right up to the ceiling for me here. And you should feel a little bit of tension in around your belly button and underneath it. That's telling me you're engaging your transverses. Good. And you can speed up the legs if you want to, but again, I like to feel the back muscles working here. We're going to get that heart rate up now before we finish out today. Good. Keep breathing now. Get that air in, get it out. And last one. Okay. Now we have step touch. So bring your foot over to meet the other. We're going to do a lateral raise. out to the side. I'm going to take my break because I know my arms are feeling this workout today. All right, so I want good reps. So take your rest to do good reps. Always remember that. Don't be trying to knock out loads and loads of sloppy reps. No harm having rest. Give your body a chance to recover. I used to be like that. I used to go, oh, quick, faster, faster, more reps, more reps. And at the end of the day, you're not really doing your workouts properly. So take the rest, let the muscle recover, have a little sip of water, and then come in when you're ready. Good. And lift, and lift. Now, we have a heel tap coming next. Don't crash the weight off your foot, okay? I'm actually just going to do this one weight. Will do fine for this one. So heel, punch out. Heel, punch out, okay? Little marching break. And then we'll do the other side next. Right. Heel, out. Heel, punch. Punch, good. And drive the weight across your body. Good. That's it. You're feeling some back work there. Lovely stretch there for the groin as well. Keeping our hips healthy with every workout we do here in Lively Ladies. That's it. Good. Remember, don't hit the weight off your ankle bone. That won't be very pleasant. Or your ankle, I should say. Good. And across. Lift. You can use your other arm for counterbalance there. And drive. Ooh, really feeling the upper half starting to fatigue quickly there. Okay, now we have the other side to do. All right. Let's take a moment. Get ready for this one. Heel tap or in that area because we're holding a dumbbell. Opposite leg, step back. Because we're holding a dumbbell, we have to just do air taps here with this one today. That's it, good. You'll still get your mobility in. Cross and put that other arm out there for balance, that free arm. Good. Cross the body, lift, cross, and across. Good. Straddle steps next. It's usually one I put into a walk because of the nature of it, a step. I like to get all the steps into the walking workouts, but I said I'd include it in here today with weights. So the weights will really just be for adding a bit of resistance, okay? So just let me show it to you. So remember, pretend you're on a platform and then you're off the platform and you're back up on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, use the weights as resistance. You can put them on your shoulders if you want to make it harder. The higher those weights go up, the harder it is. Do you want to reach above your head? That's a super challenge there. You can try one weight. I like to give you lots of options here. Keep your workouts different, interesting. That's it, bend those knees. Just imagine you're stepping off an exercise step, stepping back up. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. We've 10 seconds left. Keep pushing your body through it. Double leg curl now with a hammer curl. So we're going to work some hamstrings next. Back of your leg and hammer curl for the biceps in the front of your arm. Right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to curl. We're just going to hammer the weights. Join me now when you hear the beep. There you go. Let's go with this one. Curl that heel to your bum. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Now, like bicep curls, the elbows stay tucked into your ribs. Just imagine you have 2 little pockets there in your exercise top, and your elbows stay tucked in. 1, 2, 1, 2. If you're getting confused with doubles, you can always just do singles, just one leg at a time each side. That's it. 1, 2. Just leaning slightly to allow range of movement for the heel to come up, but still keeping that core engagement. Now we're just there with this one. Okay, now we're going to sit down, kick the leg out. 1, sit down, kick the other leg out, okay? All right, let's get ready for this. Now you can actually make this easier, I'll show you now, by sitting down and kicking both legs out at the same time. If you do one at a time, you're adding in more little sit downs or little squats. So of course that's going to increase the intensity for you. So 2 legs if you want to decrease it. Kick out, sit and kick. Oh, feeling the hamstrings there. Always feel the hamstrings with morning workouts. That's it, good. Kick. You can kick higher now if you want to, or stay down low if you need to. Down here is perfect. Now remember to contract your quadricep, that is your thigh muscle that protects your kneecap. Oh my goodness, that move's nearly over already. Now, we did single step touch earlier. Now we're going to double up. So it's just 2. And then I'm going to add in an upright row. Now, if you can't do double step touch, just do this. Go back to single step touch and do your upright row. Okay? That's fine. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now just add in the arms. So it's just a step touch done twice really when you think about it. That's it. Nothing complicated. Keeping it nice and simple for you here. I like to let a workout flow. That's it, good. And drive those elbows up nice and high so you feel the trapezius, the rhomboids, your posture muscles, getting some action too. Well done. The more blood you can get circulating to those posture muscles, the better. Any muscle for that matter. Less than 10 seconds. Good. Keep going. Now you have 2 side steps and the opposite leg. So just step out for 2. The other leg then is doing the pendulum. All right. And we do the other side next. Let's keep it simple. 2 side steps. 1 pendulum. 1, 2, lift. So when you switch over, the leg that's doing the pendulum is the leg that's doing the side steps. All right, 1, 2, lift. Just the opposite really. That's probably an easier way to say it. 1, 2, squeeze, don't lean to the side. Are you still engaging those core muscles for me? Should be still feeling tightness in around that belly button, that navel. 2, lift. 1, 2, and squeeze. Come on, you can do this. And squeeze. 1, 2, squeeze it out. Good. Well done. And we squeeze it out. Okay. Ooh, feeling those little hip muscles working hard. Now you know what ones have to step out? Yes, it's the one that did the pendulum. Okay, get ready for that. 1, 2, opposite leg. 1, 2, opposite leg. Whoops, leaning over a little bit, forgetting to do my core engagement. So just remember to do that. Good, I'm building up a great sweat here. And lift. 1, 2, and lift. 1, 2, and squeeze. Don't forget that little squeeze. Always remember your muscles are like little sponges. And we want to squeeze the water out. That's it, good. Always staying in tune with what your body is doing rather than just going through motions. 1, 2, squeeze. We'll get one more. And squeeze. You made it through and well done working to that beep. Okay, you probably wonder, when is it coming? Low step backs. Now you don't have to do low step backs. You can come up higher if you like. Now I'm going to add in some tricep kickbacks here. So either up high, if that's what you want to. Maybe your knees just don't want to go down too low, or down low. It is kind of like a lunge. So kick back. That's it. Kick back. Well done. My goodness, we're on our second last move. I don't know where the time goes to. So much multitasking with the no repeats. My brain probably feels like it's had a workout after the no repeat workouts. Good. Kick back for me and kick. Try and keep the upper portion of the arm still here. Well done. Now, last one. We bring up the heart rate before we finish. Light little marches, little jogs. You don't have to now, you can just do a march if you want. Punching out. Be careful of your back here. Stay down low if you're feeling any twinges, okay? Or put the weights down, do a body weight. That's it. Good. You ready for a full body move before we finish out today? You can mix between going down low, center, up high. Watch your back there. That's it. Any twinges, don't go up high. Keep it safe. That's it. Good. If you injure yourself, you could be out for weeks or months just because you wanted to push your body when it wasn't ready. So just always be aware of that. Good. Not worth it. Keep it safe so we can keep consistency with our workouts. Well done. If you liked today's workout, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on the video. It really helps to push the video out to more ladies like yourselves who want to find the channel and get fit. It also gives me great feedback. Well done. Dumbbell clap. Yay. Well done. Great work. Brilliant job. Oh, my heart rate's up after punching out those weights. Okay. Oh, that was amazing. An amazing full body workout. Really feeling everything worked today. And my hands are so sweaty gripping the dumbbells. Take your air in, breathe it all out. Now I will link up a cool down. You'll find it in the description box directly under this video. You'll find a playlist there. So just spend a few minutes. Now would be a good time, really would, if you could spare an extra 10 to 15 minutes. And just get a few stretches in while you've got this sweat or this oil on your skin. Good. Let's just bring the heart rate down. And thank you so much for joining me today. You did wonderful. Drink your water. I'll always remind you to drink water because it's so important to allow for muscle recovery. Like, we have sweated here a good bit and you're going to continue to sweat throughout the day. We do lose about 1 litre of sweat a day, exercise or no exercise, high temperatures or low. So obviously it's more if the temperatures are higher or you're exercising. So because of that, you've got to drink your water. So have little sips throughout the day. Make it a habit. And very soon you'll remember, oh, I didn't drink any water. I haven't drank water in about 2 hours or 3 hours. You'll know. Your body will then, you get used to it and your body will remind you. It's amazing what you can do without, what you can actually adapt to and get used to. But that's not right, because a lot of people say to me, let's do a stretch across, that they don't need a lot of sleep. But that's not true. They do. They're no different from anyone else. You do. We all need to go through 4 cycles of deep sleep a night to be healthy and refreshed the next day. It's just their bodies have adapted to less sleep. So it's really important that you do get those 4 cycles of sleep, and they take about 90 minutes to get through each of those 4 cycles. So that works out at about 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night, 7.5 hours or so. So it's important to get there. I know people say that to me with young children, but that's because they've adapted to sleep deprivation because they're up during the night with their babies or young children. Good. If they got to bed earlier and they actually got to sleep before 11 p.m. and they got the 7.5 to 8 hours, they would realize how sleep deprived they are. That's it. Good. And stretch it across. Right, longer cool down is linked up for you. You did an amazing job. That deserves a double thumbs up. And I will see you in the next workout. Have a great day.